going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Daily Heavy Stealing High Rods. I'm Jose RPMs, Young Warrior Gearhead, and today me and Mike are actually on our way to Corpus Christi, Texas. Stopped out here at the Stripes to get some breakfast right quick and a little bit of something to drink, and we'll be going out there to the American Bank Center to go have a conversation about some change orders. And we're also going to be hitting up the northwest side substation to go check out how they're doing, so we can see if we can get scheduled up for this crane. Let's go. We just found. That's pretty badass. I wonder what it's for. Right there and drop us off right. Oh yeah, that's hard. What's up, everybody? So we made it out here to Corpus Christi to the northwest side of the substation. I already talked to Ruben, and we actually came and brought him these embeds. So these are the embeds. He asked for one of them. We ended up bringing 3 because he's missing a couple more embeds for this south side wall, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and touch base with him right now. I already spoke to him. I'm gonna take those over there to his little area, staging area, where he has his prints. Let's go see what he has to say. All right, everybody, so I just spoke to Ruben right now. So over these embeds that we brought, he gave me the plan right now for the embeds. The one that we brought today is gonna be going in this corner right here somewhere. Right up here in this corner. Unfortunately, this is the job site where they had already gotten all the way up with the CMU block. And then the engineer came down and rejected it all because of the poor workmanship. Things were crooked, they weren't lined up, things were not level. So they ended up having to pull them down. Right now, he instructed me if I could come out here, Ruben, to come check out all these other embeds that we have sent with our steel package, because he wants to understand what they're for, because he can't find a detail on here. So if he can't find a place for them, maybe the office or the shop sent them mistakenly, and we'll go ahead and get them on a truck and get them out of here, or we just take them with us today. But there's a lot of them, so let's go ahead and see what he's talking about and see if we can find a placement for these. If not, we'll be hightailing them back out there to the valley with us. So he's been out here looking at all these embeds, and I'm pretty sure this stack of these is the one he's talking about. I know we're missing one of those, the EP8. He said it's an EP12, but it's the exact same one, so I gotta go get one of those for him. And we have all these little baby ones. Those to me look like they should have been for a joist pocket or something. EP1, it's a bunch of them. EP1, EP2, EP11. I have to go through the plans and check them out. They have so many over here, Mike. Look at this shit. We've already sent this with the steel package a long time ago. So I don't really understand what they're for. I don't have the real details. I just have the details to show how they're, like the shop drawings.
They're gonna use all of these right here, right?
Well, most of these most likely are for like the joist pockets that are gonna go in the walls, where we're gonna set the joists in. But he's saying that there's an overcount. We have too many. But like today, he only asked us for one of those EP8s, and they sent 3 of them. So like they're known to send extras just in case. But
I'm gonna count them all.
no, fuck that. It's a lot of them. It's okay. It is what it is. I'm not really gonna. That's his job to go through them, not mine. At the end of the day, my job is just to come out here and erect the steel. I don't set embeds, we just furnish those, and then they install them, and then we install on top of them. So if they got them, they have them. If they're extra, at some point when he goes through them, then I'll go ahead and take them back with me. And if they're not, then he can go ahead and place them where they need to be placed. But yeah, I'm not really sure what the hell they have so many for, to be quite honest. Okay, everybody, so we went ahead and spoke to Mr. Ruben and got all the information that we need as per when we're going to want us out here. He said that they should need us out here by next week, late next week, so to go ahead and get this crane scheduled up and all that good stuff. I'm still a little bit skeptical about that because they got plenty of work to do over here. They still got to set some embeds on these back walls, and this interior like medium wall in there is going to have to be actually taken down a little bit. A couple courses are going to be taken out. So as of right now, we're going to head out there to American Bank Center, go touch base with Cody and see what we can do out there, because we got to take some measurements for the change order on that handrail for the platform that we built. So I'll see you guys out there. Let's go. Alright everybody, we just made it out here to American Bank Center. We're gonna head up those stairs and go check out where this change order is gonna be done at. Hard for me to be up there and record because it's so fucking loud underneath those chillers, but we went and got some measurements and I drew a little bit of a drawing out to show exactly how we need it fabbed up. So we're gonna have to order the materials, get it fabbed, and then send it out for galvanized. So we'll go ahead and do that. As of right now, I'm gonna head back to the valley. All right everybody, so we made it out here to the 956 Donna, Texas, DONNA, Corazon del Valle, Ghost Town, baby. We're here. And the last thing you guys saw me doing was actually I was out there at American Bank Center with Michael, and we were actually taking a look at that chiller. Those chillers, we're gonna have to add a little bit of like detail work. There's some angle irons that need to be put in there. That way the catwalk and that little space you saw didn't have no catwalk. That needs a catwalk, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and move the ladder from where it's currently at to the left side. We turn around that corner on the left side. We're gonna go ahead and move it there. We gotta refab a whole new guardrail for that side to have the ladder entry point connection, and then eliminate the one that has the ladder at the moment, and then refab a whole new one. And like I mentioned before, it's going to be the case where we're going to get these 2.5 by 2.5 angles, get them all fabricated at the shop, and once they're fabbed out, we'll get them on a hot shot out to the galvanizers. They can get hot dip galvanized, and once they're ready, we'll get them back shipped out to the project. And once that's done, we'll remove those that are currently up there and reinstall the new ones, and then start doing the angle irons, which are going to be carrying the weight like a bearing plate type of thing. As for the catwalks, there's also a place over there that I showed, and I'll try to explain to it the best I can, where there's a widow's maker. There's a place where they didn't really take into consideration that the catwalk would be ending, so one ends here and the other one ends like right next to it. So there's just this weak spot on both sides of it where if you step on it, it wants to open up. So I'm going to be adding a piece of angle iron right there, something simple. As long as we're going to add an angle iron, then we can add those nice little bow ties. They call them the little structural fasteners that actually hold them down, and the clips, they call them bow ties. We'll add those in there to hold the catwalk down. As for right now, I'm actually going to be jumping on a meeting. I'm going to try and see if I can get it either recorded on my phone or set up my phone here, because I have my laptop here with me, and we could see if we can get it recorded, because I'm going to be having a conversation with somebody else that's going to be helping us market. Now, this company is going to be helping us doing this marketing campaign. They do like online marketing, so a lot of cold calls to the phones, a lot of Facebook posts, Instagram posts, and things of that nature. And as of right now, I want to see if that's a route I can take and see if it's going to be any help to us. You know, and doing this type of work, investing in yourself is very, very important, especially when you want to reach a new level. We do have a job coming up this week in Giddings, Texas. I think it's called Giddings. I'll go ahead and write it right here. Giddings, Texas. It's a small job. I'll actually put the picture right here so you can see what we're going to be erecting out there. I won't be on this job site only because I have a lot of stuff that I'm doing here as per bidding work, but I'm going to be sending my crew out there, and I'm hoping they can get it knocked out in a day or two, because it's a very, very small job site. That's everything I got as per American Bank Center, and then the new job that they have for the couple days that I'm going to send the crew on. Right now, let's go ahead and jump into this meeting.
I hate to admit it, but it's just, that's how life works with money.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Money moves everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember that you know, when I would ask this question, people would say, you know, it would just take the stress off my back. I would spend more time with the kids and all that.
Yeah.
And that's what
I'm the type of guy that I kind of like stressful situations. I guess that's why I always put goals and things in front of myself, you know, because that's where I feel like I shine the most. And I always, on my YouTube channel, we always say we don't lose, we learn. We take L's every day, but I don't look at them like losses. I look at them like a learning experience. And if I know, okay, we took a loss here, well, then we know what not to do anymore. And we can apply that to tomorrow and the next day, and try and keep venturing forward. As for stress, I kind of like putting a lot on myself. I enjoy that. And then to me, it makes me a stronger human being, a stronger man, and that can represent itself once I go home and share that time with my family. You know what I mean? They can see a strong person in front of them that doesn't really doesn't really wilter under stress. You know what I mean? Obviously, everybody feels it, but
Right.
I tend to do my best work underneath that pressure.
And what I like is that you're taking the responsibility without kind of again pointing the finger to someone else. It's
Yeah.
like, yes, it's our responsibility, but we have to also do the work, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to blame it on someone else.
All right, everybody, just got off of this meeting right now, and it seems pretty good, man. Basically, they want a couple $1,000s to go ahead and run this marketing campaign, plus a couple dollars per day for the ad revenue. So basically, the couple $1,000s that they want, the $3K, is going to get you as a partnership. That's what I understand. And then you're going to have, anywhere between, $15 to $50 a day you're going to be spending for the ad revenue and how much ads you want to get out there and be placement, the placement of the ads. So I'm going to think about it. I was pretty transparent with that guy right there, Angel, and let him know what I expect out of them and what's expected out of me and my company and my entity, vice versa. If we go into partnership together, try and do this, I'm very, very interested in it. I got to keep my team involved. I got to go talk to them and make sure that if we're going to spend this money, it's something that we're investing that's a high likelihood that we're going to be making our money back, and they don't seem to be like the type of people that are going to just be lazy about it. It seems like they have a pretty good procedure that they know how to run and get you into the algorithm and kind of get that work coming. So I got to make sure no matter what we do that we're going to do the numbers correctly, make sure that the numbers are fitting within our budget and that they're going to be something that's reasonable and can actually be something that we can see a return on. I want to see some profit on this. So it's not just about getting jobs, it's about getting the jobs, closing them in a timely manner, making sure the procedure is done phenomenally, and making a profit, So that's what I'm really, really concerned about and really, really anxious to make sure we cover all those ends. So I'm going to step back for a second. I'm going to go talk to my team, my wife, and we're going to go over all the budgeting, all the money, and see if this could be a reasonable option for us. But as for right now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. You see me do a couple things today. I drove from 4 in the morning. We went out there to Corpus Christi and hit up 2 different job sites, delivered some embeds, talked to them and get some scheduling for the crane operation out there in the Northwest substation. Then you see us at the American Bank Center getting ready for the change orders, relocating and eliminating 2 of the handrails that we have there and installing 2 more so that we can relocate the ladder. And now this meeting for the marketing plan. So y'all stick with me. Y'all let me know. Drop in the comments if you guys like this type of content. Let me know what's up. Share the videos, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the drill. Don't look back unless you count yesterday's money. Stay blessed, stay grateful, stay safe. Lean on God, and let's live our life with intent. Peace.